My husband injured himself during a fight, and now I don't know if I should leave. Alright, so this is going to sound wild, and I still can't believe I'm saying it out loud, but here goes. I'm Anna, I'm 38, and today started like any other day of juggling kids, laundry, and 1,000 tiny household decisions. My partner, let's call him Mark, also 38, has been part of our family for years. He didn't father my oldest two. I left their dad for the exact reason you're probably thinking, violence. Mark stepped in and helped raise them when they were little, and for a long time he was the steady presence they needed. Our relationship hasn't been perfect. For a while I shouldered most of the emotional labor and the bills while Mark retreated into video games. It got tense. Eventually he realized it wasn't sustainable and actually started going to therapy. He was diagnosed with a mood regulation issue, something tied to his childhood, things that trigger him and can send him into explosive anger or deep sadness. That diagnosis helped for a bit, but then he stopped therapy, and the progress we thought we had started slipping away. So fast forward to today, I was reorganizing our home, the little systems I built over the years so the kids can actually put their stuff away and do their own laundry. I suggested a new spot for the kids' bedding because I figured it would make life easier. Mark had a different idea. I explained why I'd tried his idea before and why it hadn't worked, and then I said no to his suggestion. That no apparently landed like a punch. He said I was dismissing him. I tried to explain I wasn't. I was sharing what I'd already learned from doing this for years. I told him I felt unappreciated, like the countless behind-the-scenes things I do go unnoticed. And instead of hearing that, he brought up some vague thing I tried years ago that failed. He never explained what he meant, and I didn't want to derail the moment, but it stung. I started crying. I couldn't help it. Then things escalated. He got more frustrated. He claimed he was trying to appreciate me, but I left the room to collect myself. While I was in our bedroom, I heard him screaming. He actually screamed, I fractured my skull. At first I thought he was being dramatic, but his voice sounded terrified and real. He came into the room and the argument continued. I told him we needed to get to the hospital if his head was injured. Instead, he crumpled, screaming, pulling at his hair, falling to the floor, and banging his head against the carpet. He kept yelling that I was supposed to be the one person who understood him. Watching him, I was petrified. Part of me froze, another part of me moved us out of the immediate space to get our daughter and my keys, because I wasn't going to risk the kids witnessing that. We got to somewhere safe and told him to call his brother or an ambulance. He ended up getting an Uber to the ER. I sit here now, still shaking, because this felt dangerous on a level I can't ignore. Whether or not the skull is fractured, the behavior was terrifying. It was a kind of emotional meltdown that turned physically self-harmful in front of our children. My head is spinning between two realities. On one hand, I feel like this absolutely should never happen around my kids again. On the other hand, my son, he's 14 and has been through trauma with his biological father, has told me before that Mark is the only stable male figure in his life and that if I left, he might never forgive me. He said that during a hospital transfer not long ago. Those words haunt me. I keep replaying every decision. Should I stay for the kids' stability? Am I exposing them to danger by keeping him around? Did I already fail them by not protecting them from their biological father, and would leaving repeat that mistake? I don't have an answer. I feel like whatever path I choose might break something else. So that's where I'm at, sitting in the emergency room waiting area, half numb, half furious, totally terrified for what this could mean for the kids and for our family. If you've ever been in a situation like this, or have suggestions for how to keep kids safe while handling a partner with explosive, self-harming outbursts, what helped you? I need practical, real-world advice, not platitudes. Thanks for listening. This one feels too heavy to carry alone.